All right, guys. So this is the award ceremony for. My name is Craig Blanchette, and I'm the guy that organized this whole crazy thing, and it's been awesome. So I'm glad you had so many people play. We had 25 teams, 250 people playing, more than that, because like 268 people playing. So it was really, really a good challenge. This challenge was a little bit different this time because we are focusing primarily on healthy habits and not on weight loss. And so what I'm curious, as we're getting started, just take a few minutes and just kind of go around and share potentially some things that stood out to you, some inspiration that you got, and that way, and then we'll jump into the award ceremony. So who would like to jump in and just give us a few little pointers?
One of the things that I can say, I had surgery last week to repair a hernia, and I don't do well when I'm not feeling well or recovering. Before I would have resorted to just eating poorly when I was at home and feeling sorry for myself. And I stayed pretty much just right on plan, and I feel great after a week. They told me, I've still got some pain, but they told me it was going to take me 3 weeks before I'd feel this good. So, I don't know. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, yeah, it's awesome to go through, as your body's getting healthy. It's still, obviously, you can have health issues, but the reality is your recovery is probably unbelievably fast, and you look great. So
cool. Thanks.
Anybody else have a breakthrough? Maybe a coach had a breakthrough as far as my team connected. I know Linda Dawes had unbelievably fun time working with folks, and you have anything you wanted to say that you enjoyed about the challenge?
It was so amazing what it did when we got everyone on Zoom, and they knew I was flying by the seat of my pants, and they didn't care. I mean, they were just fine with it. We bumbled through a few things, and one night, for some reason, our computers here, they didn't connect right, and I couldn't get voice. And so my other health coach that was on too just took over, and all of a sudden I thought, call in on my phone, and I did, and it worked, and we just it didn't lose any time, just kept going.
Yeah.
And they just laugh, and you just keep going. It's okay.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and the big thing that I see, and the one piece that we are really trying to find, is that we don't get healthy, and I'll say this slow so we can all get it. We don't get healthy by ourselves.
Right.
We don't.
Or stay healthy by yourself.
Yep. And for sure, stay healthy. And so the reality is that with this process, we can have weight change or we can have life change. And it's really up to you. We offer life change, and some people only accept weight change. And sometimes it's only temporary. And so what I loved about this challenge the most is that it brings us together. And I had 4 people that decided to become health coaches, and because they were like, this is so much fun. I love helping people, and I love what we're doing here. I want to be part of this, right? They all got 20 points, which I loved that too. And so that was good for my teams. But it was just wonderful to see people saying, I want to play. I want to help. I want to do this. And so I love it when we awaken that a desire, not only for our personal health, but for the desire to help other people get healthy. And then it starts to happen. Then you get you start working with your first client, and they start to get healthy, and oh man, it's just so exciting. And so this challenge really brings in the element of community on Facebook, community on our Zoom huddles. And I just, the reality is that I appreciate all of you guys for showing up and for working hard in this challenge and coaching well, and everybody, even though you may not win money, or you may not win one of the categories, everybody that played got healthier. Even if some a little, some a lot, but everybody got healthier. And that's the beauty and brilliance of what we're doing, and why we do these challenges. So just so you know, now I don't know how that happened, but Russ duplicated himself there for a minute. That was pretty awesome.
Huh? You like that?
We had double the Russ there. That was good. So anyway, we're going to jump right into it. And I'm going to get the award ceremony presentation going here. Let's see. So I don't have any cool music, but there we go. How's that for music? So this is going to be the individual health points. And so these were the winners of the individual challenge. And so I'll start off. 10th place, Debbie Clark at 230. You can see how close things were. Melissa Thomas, 230. So we had like a tie for 8th to 10th place. Sue Clubb, 230. Woo! Nice job, Sue. Linda Casey was 236. Gary Fearson was 240 points. Janice Smith, 243. Sherry Rourke, 243. We had a tie for 4th there. And then 3rd place is Leslie McGuire. 2nd place was Hugh Kongesmark at 260, and 1st place was Marie Groudon at 266 points. So that's for the now. Dawn, you're smiling. Was one of those people on your team or no? Okay, yeah. So I know some of those people, but all right. And so now we're getting to the actual.
Do they win anything, the individuals, or do they just get the privilege of being in that place?
Yeah, they just get the privilege of knowing how they did. Some of the reasons why we had that category was some of the people were on a team and they maybe quite a few people dropped out, but they still did really well themselves. And so we can actually, I'll open up all the different windows on the spreadsheet because I was putting the numbers in and I realized if somebody was peeping, they would be able to see. So I had to hide them all. But I'll open them all up so you can see where you scored out of the whole 260 people. And then the individual points for everybody, you can see that as well. And then, so now here we go for the winners for the team competition. And so there it is. So Rutbusters hung on for the lead. Life Changers and The New You took 2nd and 3rd place. Sam with the Plan was 4th. One of my teams, Sassy by Summer, was 5th. And then 6th place, Team McSlim, that's Deanna's team, was 2,068. And then you can see the rest of those. And so there's the leaderboard as far as how things went. It seemed like the Rutbusters kind of made a little surge there on the last week, and it was a lot closer last week. They pulled it out quite a bit, but so that's how things ended up there. And so what I'll do, good job, Rutbusters, and I believe Life Changers and The New You are both coached by their team captain was the clubs. And so nicely done, clubs. What I'd like to do now is interview Jack and Sue, since you were 2nd and 3rd place. Pretty fun. If you have a few things that you'd like to say, and then I want to have Dawn say a few words as well.
Well, first of all, we weren't surprised this time like we were last time. And what really amazed me that I knew we had a good 20 people is that when we got out the word, you got to take the assessment test. We want everybody to do it. Hey, we're a team. And I mean, they just picked that up and people were bugging people. Did you get yours in? Did you get yours in? And everybody reported on Monday.
Yeah. We gave them the cutoff point, 9 o'clock. That's it.
And we just kind of
tough love.
But I think the most rewarding thing is something that we noticed on the other challenge. Hugh, the guy that got 2nd place on the individuals. No, he's not. He's one of our people down in LA. Claudia's one of her clients. And he took to referring people. Claudia's business just skyrocketed. I mean, she was just totally amazed. He took took it on a personal challenge. He was giving her like 2 a week, and she was just.
And on the Zoom calls, he never said much, but that was his strength.
But and he was very busy. He doesn't. By the way, he doesn't have Facebook. He's the only one of our people that didn't have Facebook.
Nope, won't mess with it.
So the correspondence was all through texting and stuff. But the life-changing thing about it, Hugh has had tremendous success in the program. He had it going into the program. He was full steam ahead. And it just everybody.
And the Facebook page we put for our teams. That was super important because the daily contact is huge.
Yeah.
That they have that encouragement, and then they start encouraging each other.
The nice thing, they were coaching each other, which gave us more time not to.
That's what in the challenge. When you were in a challenge, people coach each other. You have your normal calls, but then they just have all this extra fun connecting. So excellent. I see it as the challenges are a huge way to invite people into this community of health, and we get healthy together, and it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. So thank you, Jack and Sue. Nicely done. Yep. And all right, so Dawn, I know Melissa was on, one of your teammates, so I'd love to hear from you and your team, and just the champions for you killed it the last second, third, and fourth week. So it's like, and I was at her house, and we did a healthy happy hour, and literally people go, I'm on the team. Hey, did you get your assistant? And they were like just talking to each other and doing this thing, and unbelievably great stuff. So Melissa or Dawn, go ahead and jump in and give us a few parting words.
Okay. Well, we had an awesome team, very competitive. And I think it's so interesting. None of my team members were in that top 10 list. And we really didn't do anything amazing other than we were consistent. Everybody was really consistent about practicing habits of health. Our basic healthy habit scores were pretty high all the time. And people really felt committed to sticking to their programs really tight because they knew they were part of the team and they didn't want to let the team down. Had great huddles. We had good huddles last go around with the 28-day challenge in January, but this one was a whole different level. Just a lot of encouraging each other, a lot of fun stories, a lot of energy in those huddles. So yeah, great time and super team.
Yeah. Melissa, would you like to jump in? Here, there you go.
Is that right?
You're on. Yeah.
I just, let's see. I didn't do the first challenge, and in the second one, I did start to get that this was about the habits and not the weight loss. And the huddle was what did it, because I'd get on there and I heard about listening to the online tapes, and I started doing that on my lunch hour when I'd go out for my walk. And then the next week I had read something in one of the books that somebody talked about, and then I went and got my balance ball to sit on and my pedometer, and then pretty soon we came to Dog's house, and my husband signed up to be in the program, which is going to make it so much easier for me. I'm so thankful. Just like, yes, because I don't know. It just kind of snowballed, and it's a great thing. I love it.
Yeah, so good. Yeah. No, it's been fun watching your posts on Facebook. Hey, I listened to the call. I did this, just that.
Greg, I just recalculated. I need to add 73 points. Is it too late?
Classic, you guys. All right, guys. So the next challenge will be, thank you all for playing. Thank you for playing hard. We're going to have another one in July, and it's going to be, declare your independence from the habits of disease, or, I don't know, something like that. It'll be something about declaring your independence. And one of the changes we're going to do next time is we're actually going to give you points. The point system is going to be a little bit different. Well, we're going to give points for listening to the support call. So we're going to make it really, really clear. Oh, I listened to every support call I listen to, I get a point. And we're just going to really stack on the behaviors that make the biggest difference to our health. We're going to weight those with lots of points, because in the end, that's what it's all about, is doing things that really change our health. So awesome, guys. So thanks so much. And what I'll do for the winning teams, probably I'll pay you through PayPal. So you'll get an email notice that you can claim your prize through PayPal. And then if those of you want cash on account, I can also put cash on account. So I'll figure out what the prize, I forgot to do that. I'll figure out what the prize money is based upon how much we have. And then first place is at least going to be $1,000 split 10 different ways. And then we'll go down from there. So, so the prize money will be on its way. I think the prize money is kind of secondary really to the fact that we got to play and we got to get healthy together. So.
Hey, I can go buy my husband a balance ball to sit on and his own pedometer.
There you go.
Maybe so I don't have to hear.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Hey, have a good evening, and we'll see you guys next time around.
Sounds great.